Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, but this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Has the connection to Odunze. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Odunze touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
On second down, Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That run gets him 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it's going to be Bears football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Swift to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play made by Deron Payne. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Jukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Kmet brings it in. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here we go. Set.
1st down throw by Williams. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Head to 60.
1st and goal, Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Let's go.
Motioning the tight end left. Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Go!
Play fake here. Daniels. Got his target. It's Higgins. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Viking 18. Ready.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Completed here to Komet. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Williams to throw on first. Moore's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds his target, Robinson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Has a hole left, room to run. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. To the outside, it's intercepted. Quan Martin. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go.
Yeah.
That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it, still able to get that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Commanders trailing in the early going. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Lays out. What a catch. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
18 run, 18 run. Come on, set. 70 range, 70 range.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
19 Lions.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Williams from the gun. He's on the move. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Tony now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They send a man in motion. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Looking to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Let's go.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Boston Sternberg set to kick off.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. Go!
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Williams to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Full extension, and he brings it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Robinson on the inside give. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over at the 30. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Bears first down. Running behind center with Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hawk 70, come 19, 19.
Second and 13. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Ready.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set go.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. Dodges the tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
They motion the slot man right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Commanders 21. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Alert. Alert. Hook.
Toss play. Swift. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Robinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They're going for this. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Williams to throw on first. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set up.
Now we're on the counter. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time Attell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Now Daniels off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's second down. Here's Robinson up the middle. They'll cobble together a yard there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Daniels to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Robinson. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pass caught by Adunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep running away with this. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Tony now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing off the play fake here. He fires one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Strong running inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. He's throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's on the move. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On target to his man Higgins. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Extra point is good by Santos. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never